What's up, guys? Another video coming to you from Southern Roots LLC, because I've got nothing but time to burn at the moment and I want to get some information out there. I have had people posting on our posts in different states about, come on camera, fix yourself. There we go. People in other states calling me, look at their website, it doesn't have shit on there. Look on their Facebook page, barely has anything there. But they don't go and check the videos. So if you were smart enough to come check out the videos, more power to you. And I'm going to explain this real quick. Pass on this information. This is useful stuff. Again, James, Southern Roots LLC, located now in Sikeston. We moved. I'm out of the house into an actual office building, so that's a big step up. We're growing. We got to grow. So I'm tired of people telling me this, and instead of listening to when I reply with, go research, go investigate, go find out on your own. So I'm going to do an explainer. Take my word for it, or do exactly what I started off with. Go research. Go research. Google it. What is Arise? Alright. And how does that factor you? How does it factor me? So there we have Arise. Arise Virtual Solutions, LLC, located, I do believe, in Miramar, Florida, was started and founded in 1994 by Bell South and the state of Florida. Started by the state, not we as the people, no, the state, the government and Bell South, the old phone company. If you remember what the phone company was back when it was hardline, we had rotary dial phones and crank shit. Bell South and the state of Florida came up with a company. They wanted to employ folks with disabilities and veterans, get them back to work. What better way than to put call center jobs in homes? At the time, it wasn't in homes. It was probably in buildings owned by Bell South and yada yada. But they changed the demographic and said, it's a lot easier. All these people are scattered. They come back, they're veterans, they need to work, but they're living in, Miami and Pensacola. Well, instead of building call centers everywhere, they said, fuck it. We're going to go ahead and let them work from home. Ta-da! Arise was born. They got folks with disabilities and veterans back to work in 1994. Alright? So they have done so well. They have got awards. Alright? The CEO met Obama. Commended by Obama. I think she met the people from Shark Tank. I can't remember. You can Google it. There's plenty of videos. I didn't believe it first. I went and Googled it. 1994. Since then, Arise has awards, been commended by the Obama administration, I think by several other presidents. They've won this Stevie Award for work from home business or legit company, something like that. It's called the Stevie Awards. If you Google it, put the definition down below, help somebody else find out, because they were too lazy to Google it. I'm too lazy. I'll Google it later. Come on, camera. Alright, so Arise, 1994, commended by Obama. They've got Stevie Awards, little trophy. I'm not going to draw a little trophy over that. That's a trophy. A little smudge. Alright, whatever. So, Arise, formed by the state of Florida. The state, I know I'm repeating myself, Bell South. Alright. Founded this to put people back to work. They didn't expect to do so well. They thought it was going to be small, unique, knit. Major companies, like the ones we can talk about, Intuit, Carnival, some other ones, I'm not sure if I could say their names or not, but there's a lot of them, because they grew from small company to having 46 contracts. So Arise goes out, does well. Other big companies like Carnival, like Intuit TurboTax or Mint, Concierge, or whatnot, they say, cool, we'll throw more work your way. Expanding their independent contractor base. They got too big to handle. So Arise said, screw it. Instead of just doing vets and disabled people, they said, let's put it out there to everybody. How bad could it be? So now they had more independent contractors and people working from home, and they're like, oh shit, not enough work to go around. Arise goes out and says, screw it, I wonder if we can convince other companies to let us do some of their workload. And they did. They went from 1 or 2 to having 46 plus contracts now. 46 plus contracts from major freaking companies. Carnival isn't something small. Intuit TurboTax is massive. It's not just TurboTax. You got Intuit Mint, Concierge, QuickBooks, all their customer service. To everyone. Companies started catching on and said, shit, it's cheaper to pay independent contractors to stay home and provide our customer service than it is to run a damn call center. Let's let them do it. They've grown. Arise said, we're no longer going to hire independent contractors. If we focus on the technology, the tech, right? How to work it, invest our money there to create the Arise virtual platform for everyone to work on. Arise can focus on that and focus on the contracts. So they said, okay, let's stop worrying about the workers, disabled people, everyone. Okay, let's worry about the tech and the contracts. They bridged it over. Our tech will handle these clients. Well, shit, we still got to have bodies to do the job. So Arise said, we're going to let people go out there and start businesses. Start independent businesses called IBOs. That's me. IBO. Hey, IBO, we've got a shit ton of work that needs to be done. Can you supply the people, that'd be everyone, to work those clients on our platform? You mean all I got to do is get people in, get them trained, take care of them financially, make sure their needs are met, and then I can work a client as well on top of doing all that, so I can grind out and get some cash too? Where I said, hell yeah, run your business how you want. So Rise allows independent business owners. The independent business owners, like a temp agency, like you would see like Manpower, not comparing us to them, just saying temp agencies like Manpower, Kelly Services, Experion. I can't remember think of any others because I'm in Missouri and I think there's only 3. Staff Mark, shit like that. Instead of going to those companies to let them run it all, they said, let's let the little guy figure it out. So me being the little guy, I said, okay, if I'm going to start a company, there's 2 ways of doing it, which I've talked about this before. I love bringing this up. There's the temp agency way, or there's the union way. Temp agencies. What do temp agencies do? Let's break that down. So the client pays Arise $15 an hour, right, for every hour that you work. Arise charges a fee for you using the tech, but that cost goes towards the IBO. So that $15 an hour has to cover the fee for you to use their technology, so they can pay the technicians to keep it going and upgrading it and make it better, out of the $15 an hour. A temp agency will take that 15 and be an asshole, like every temp agency does, and pay you $9 an hour. So they can keep and profit $6 every hour you work. I thought about that. I said, that can make me a buck ton of money holding out $6 an hour, or 3, or even 2. All I have to do is sit on my ass and wait for you to work. And I thought to myself, because that's how my IBO, when I was a CSP, when I was an agent, working from home. That's how she ran her business. And when I found out that she was running her business like that, I was so mad. So much money, so many hours I put in. And that money wasn't mine, it was hers. And there was not a damn thing I could do about it. She wasn't transparent. She didn't tell me the truth. But when I found out, I was livid. That's the temp agency way. Pay you a portion, take out their cut. Then there's the union way. $15. How much am I going to pay you that 15? If you're making 15, you make 15. The union aspect is what I like to call it. My definition of it is a union charges a membership. My membership for our company is $40 a month. Short, sweet, simple, 20 bucks every 2 weeks. Now, I'm going to erase this board. I'm going to bring the temp and the union up. We've already explained all this garbage. Let me break this down one more time. Let me clear the board and I'm going to bring it back up. Alright, board's clear. Let's continue on. So I brought up the union and the temp agency, right? Different types of IBOs. There's only two. I promise you there's only two. Because the temp agency is going to run it by percentages or by taking off the top. A temp agency, I'm going to tell you right now, they like to, what I say, undercut. If you've got bonuses coming to you, they don't have to tell you they got bonuses. They can pocket all that. Because they told you that the job is $9 an hour when it was really 15. But they forget to inform you that there's other things in there, like sign-on bonuses or incentive pays, mini bonuses while you work. Okay, so they cut all that and pay you, this is you, $9 an hour. They pay you that and they profit $6 an hour plus any bonuses. Everybody's been knowing I've been blasting about the cable, almost said the name, the cable communications company. It's giving out a $500 bonus that gives out a $10 incentive per revenue generating unit. I can see that because it's not part of the company. But there's incentives to that pay. And they only agreed to pay you $9. So that means $6 that is theirs, plus anything extra. That's all extra. They don't have to tell you about that. That's these big name Arise companies. You can go out there and search and Google. People that claim to be the #1 premier IBOs in America and for Arise. I started this company because I hate companies like that, because I know that they're scamming people, because I figured it out. This is how they're running that demographic. They tell you the client pays $9. They tell you the client pays $10. Maybe the client pays $11, but $11's all you're getting. They don't tell you if the client has an escalation pay to where you do good at your job, you're always there, you're always working your hours. They don't tell you that you get bumped up in pay. And that right there is a stab to the gut, and I think it's bullshit. That's why I do it this way. Unions. I was part of a union, the local IBW, for a short period of time. They treated me really well. The pay was great. Pay was awesome. Benefits were awesome. Unfortunately, independent contractors, no benefits. Except for work from home, working your own hours, using your tax write-offs, get a CPA. I'm not talking about that right now. But regarding pay, the temp agency IBO is how I pretty much classify anybody you've ever seen. There's not a damn one out there that can unequivocally say, I'm willing to show the master invoice that comes from Arise. Not a damn one. Union IBO. This is how I classify union. The client pays you $15. Right? I pay you 100%. How I make my profit? Every pay period, I charge a $20 fee. That's $40 a month. Okay? Two things. Number one, what I take is a business expense. It's reflected on your yearly invoice. Number two, more money in your pocket. I'm going to go ahead and switch this around. Instead of 6, I'm going to say 5. Instead of 9, I'm going to say you're actually getting paid 10 on the temp agency side. So let's do that. 40 hours at $10 a week. 40 hours at $10 an hour. You're making $400. Right? It's a decent paycheck. 40 hours, $10 an hour. Over 4 weeks. 1,600? 1,600 a month. Can you live off of 1,600 a month? I don't like that number. But we're paying attention to the wrong number. They're still making $5 an hour every hour you work. Off that 15, you're only getting 10. They made $5 an hour. So how much are they keeping? 5 times 40. What is that? 80. Ooh, shit, I'm terrible at quick math. 5 times 20 is 2. This is going to wreck my head. I just brain fought. 5 times 40. That's $200 a week. Sorry. $200 a week. They're making 800. 2468, yeah, 800 a month. Off of you. These big IBOs that do the great graphics and they're pink and they're in Hollywood wherever and they're tech savvy and we got your back. We got a team of 20 people to help take care of you. Sure shit, better have a team to take care of me for 800 a month that you're paying. I don't know about you, but 800 a month could take care of my rent, my lights, something. Put more food in the house. 800 a month. You should be getting. I pay you 100%. That's $2,400 a month. 15 at 100%, 40 hours, 4 weeks. $2,400 a month on a 40-hour work week. How much of that does James get for his business? 40. Oh shit. Okay, so let's do the math. 2,400. James only wants 40 to help you out. 0. Could do low math. 6, 3, 2. So $2,360. $40 is all we take. And you get to write that off on the taxes. For a 40-hour work week, you got to schedule the hours you wanted to work. Big name IBOs that claim to be the #1 premiers or top earners or whatever, that we got giant numbers. That's cool. We pay for your classes. We'll pay for your class. That's so enticing. That's what the temp agencies do. That's cool. They pay for your $59, $60, $80, $89 class. Why do they pay for it? Because they're going to have your ass for $800 a month if you work a 40-hour work week. Why does James not pay for classes? I think the number speaks for itself. I'll reimburse your class. Why will I reimburse your class? Number one, because you've done the class, you put in the work, you've succeeded. You're working from home. You've still got good support. That $40 a month, I'll reimburse your class at $40 a month. Your fee. So your class was $89. That's 2 months and $9 off the next one. $59. That's a month free. Why am I willing to reimburse your class? I'll take every tax write-off I can get. It's a tax write-off. Why should you pay for your class? The damn number speaks for itself. Big name IBOs run their company under the temp map because they know they can cash out on your ass. They have the webinars, the fancy websites. My website is plain as shit. It's got a YouTube channel and my Facebook page. Facebook hates me. They put me in fucking jail like every 5 days. because I try to get the word out there and post, begging people to share my IBO. Because why? Because they know the truth. Well, not Facebook, I'm just saying, people probably report me once they see my posts that James isn't charging a shit ton. Alright? They are. But if they can throw glitter in your face and call it gold, pay for your class and keep $800 a month, that's on you because you didn't do the research. I'm just putting the information out there. I'm going to try to keep this video short and sweet. So, here's the next question. The question I tell everybody to ask me. James, if you're only making $40 off of me, how are you making money? They're making $800 off of you. Times 800 by the hundreds of people they have. They're making a shit ton. I'm not here to rob people blind and keep you in fucking poverty. I want you to work and be happy. I love this job, and I know you'll love this job too. So I take that 40, right? I'm not gonna make a killing. If I get my numbers up, sure, we can do the math. I'm a long-term thinker. Always have been. Military, Army, Marine Corps, veteran owned. $40 a month is all I charge. You get to keep 100% of your pay minus that administrative cost for me, and you get to write it off on your taxes. 8 times 12, 8 times 10, 8 grand, 200 times 800, whatever. I don't fucking know. It's a lot of money. Do the math. I'm not gonna do the math. That's too much math. $40 a month versus 800. But you want to whine about, James, you gonna pay for my class? Look at the potential you can earn. How much you earn is up to you. How many clients you want to earn is up to you. They're still only gonna pay you shit and pennies. I let you walk away with your full check because while you're an independent contractor, you took the time out, you worked the hours, you deserve it. That's your money. I'm just the guy that has your back. James, how do you make money? I do it this way. $40. I don't know if you can see it down here. For me, my saying is quantity over quality. Quality will follow. My quality of living sucks for that $40. I get 10 people, it's 400. Alright, I get 100 people, I make 4,000. What happens at 4,000? I can afford to have somebody come in and help me. Recruit, bring more people in. That's at 100 people. That's at 40, at 10, 400, at 100, 4,000, right? 200, 8 grand. Here's my line of thinking. I'm gonna do something big and drastic. If we hit 500 people, right? At 250 people, we make 10 grand a month. That's our profit. It's maintaining. Everybody's working, everybody's happy. $40 a person. We hit 500 people. I've been preaching this to family, friends, everybody, even my guy I'm bringing in here. He's like, dude, at 250 people, you're gonna make it a shit ton. That's 20 grand a month. Or 500 people, 20 grand a month. I said, no, because I'm gonna do them better. I aim to put every IBO out of business. Because at 500 people working for me, I'm dropping the fee by half. At 250 people, I make 10 grand. At 500, I cut the fee in half to 20 bucks, $10 every 2 weeks. Guess how much I'm making? 10 grand. 500 back to 10. 250, 10 grand. Why? Because I don't want to make $1 million. I want to make sure you're paid and that these assholes stop robbing you. There's a lot of insight and growth that I've had being an IBO now and bringing people in. This is stuff you need to know. The reason why you shouldn't go at this alone is because you should have an asshole like me in your corner willing to stand up for you and say, don't let these people fuck you over. And the word spreads like fire. We have grown hand over fist in the past 6 months. We're going to do nothing but get better, and I hope that you become part of the team. I know this video's been long. I'm going to cut it short now, 13 minutes. This is good information. I hope it sticks with you. Have a good one.